Chisom's poetic journey, it's one that is very, very Nigerian. It's one that takes you through this poem, Izika. If you find yourself in Izika and you find Izika poor, you shouldn't become angry because you must have stopped at Phoenician markets and seaports, and ordinarily you've seen pearls and you've seen different things. But so when you get to Izika and you meet Izika poor, Izika hasn't fooled you because Izika gave you the journey. So his story is a very, very Nigerian. It's a very, very Nigerian one. He has transverse landscapes, talks about memory, talks about migration, emotional endurance, the importance of talking to someone and speaking to someone. If there's a poem we've always gone back to, it's an old coffee shop. And the essence of this is the essence of transient things and the essence of things passing by. And we have looked at his work and we've seen the sense of endurance and the importance of holding on and the importance of not giving up, but also the importance of looking at our mortality and looking at things. And when you talk about your friend, I also remember Dennis. Dennis is my friend from Belarus. He was Belarusian. I still struggle to use the words stuff with him. We're supposed to record a podcast after his exams last year or 2 years ago. Last year, we had that conversation like on a Tuesday, on a Wednesday. We had a conversation about stuff. He was to finish exams on Friday, right? He was buried that Friday because he died on Wednesday. So you see, so it's like we had the time to run the record before then, but we just needed to this idea of let us prepare so well, just like we planned our own conversation also now. Anything could have happened within the period of about 1 month we planned this or less than that. And even yesterday that we shifted to do the record today, anything can happen. And it is this fragility of our lives that we ordinarily also should look at and talk about the urgency of now. And while he has talked about the urgency of now, you can also see that in his work, he takes his time to ordinarily put it out there, just like fine wine that gets to take time to be refined and in and about that brewed. But the longer it gets, the better it becomes over time. So we've looked at that. His works reminds us, that poetry is both a width and a wing. He has taught us how to carry our hearts. And if you come to get to read his works and read his books, you come to see that carrying the burdens of grief, family, and longing for a new thing can be a whole lot, and such also can offer the possibility of flight and a sense of transcendence to a large extent, from his